This week, more than 1,000 children in West Java fell seriously ill after eating school lunches, sparking a national crisis and raising fresh doubts about President Prabowo Subianto's flagship free meals program. The mass poisoning struck the village of Sipongkor and nearby areas, sending hundreds to makeshift emergency centers and hospitals like Sililin Hospital. Children suffered serious stomach pain, nausea, dizziness, dehydration, and in extreme cases, seizures or loss of consciousness. Officials swiftly declared a local health emergency, but hospitals struggled to cope as parents rushed their children in. This is not an isolated event. Just last week, over 800 students in West Java and Central Sulawesi were poisoned. Nationwide, the total number of affected children has surged to at least 6,452 since January, according to the Indonesian Education Monitoring Network.
Kemarin kesini mulai kondisinya udah mulai tidak ini tuh pas jam 10 saya udah mulai dapat kabar bahwasanya ada kasus kejadian kembali. Jam 11 udah mulai kacau kondisi di sini. Terus penanganan dari tenaga medis alhamdulillah sih banyak yang membantu juga. Kalau untuk penanganan terhadap pasiennya kita lihat kondisi umumnya dulu Pak. Gimana kalau misalkan keluhannya dia emang udah kayak kejang-kejang, itu langsung kita rujuk. Kalau misalkan masih bisa ditangani di sini, paling kita tangani di sini. Kalau setahu saya pas hari Senin juga sama kayak kemarin, cuman yang kemarin lebih membludak banget. Kalau hari Senin itu datanya itu kita hari Senin sampai kemarin pagi sebelum kejadian itu ada di angka 411. Kalau yang hari Senin sampai Rabu pagi. Kalau dari Rabu pas mulai kejadian yang kedua, dari Rabu siang sampai hari ini itu ya 687. Ya kurang lebih 1.000 dari hari Senin.
Launched in January 2025, Prabowo's Free Nutritious Meals program was meant to combat malnutrition, aiming to expand coverage from 20 million to 83 million recipients, including students and pregnant mothers. With a budget of 171 trillion rupiah, around $10.2 billion this year, and plans to double next year, the initiative is enormous. But the scale seems to have outpaced safety. Investigations point to contaminated or poorly prepared meals, including soy sauce chicken, fried tofu, vegetables and fruit, with expired sauces and weak kitchen oversight at the core. When asked about accountability, the officials say,
sudah sesuai SOP yang Juknis terbaru kan sering diperbarui sesuai SOP. Terus yang quality control itu juga dilaksanakan oleh ahli gizi dari si pemorsian seperti itu. Terus dicoba juga sama ahli gizi. Terus tabel uji organoleptisnya dilihatkan ke saya. Terus dicek juga gitu sama saya. Sering seperti itu.
While the officials are busy shifting the blame on each other, it is the children who suffer.
Pas itu mah enak, tapi pas pulangnya gitu.
Sakitnya di mana itu?
Di rumah.
Di rumah. Yang sakit mananya?
Perut, kepala pusing gitu.
Pusing ya?
Ya kan nggak bisa dibayangin sih Pak. Ya nggak bisa dibayangin mikirnya kayak gimana gitu. Sampai saya gemeteran gitu, dengarnya gemeteran.
One child was asked if he wants to eat the free meal again. This was his answer.
Takut kejadian lagi.
Maunya gimana?
Ganti uang saja.
NGOs and watchdog groups are demanding an immediate suspension and a full independent review, calling the situation a systemic failure in food safety. Suggestions to decentralize meal provision, handing funds directly to parents, have been dismissed. In response, the National Nutrition Agency and local governments have suspended kitchens implicated in the outbreak and deployed emergency task forces of nutritionists and health experts.
Berikutnya, untuk sementara yang mengelola dapur ini kita stop, ya. Untuk sementara diinvestigasi dulu, ada kelemahannya di mana apa semua itu ranahnya tim investigasi BGN dengan aparat. Tetapi yang menjadi titik tekan pemerintah daerah, kabupaten maupun provinsi bagaimana anak-anak kita ya bisa sembuh, bisa sehat. Dan saya senang dengan masyarakat di Lebong ini semua benar-benar ini adalah musibah. Jadi tidak ada protes sana sini, yang penting posisinya kita tangani dengan serius.
Officials insist the poison meals account for less than 0.005% of the 1 billion meals served, but public trust is eroding fast. The political fallout is immediate. The outbreaks threaten to undermine Prabowo's malnutrition agenda, raising urgent questions about the feasibility and safety of rapid large-scale health programs. Footage of children in distress and hospitals overwhelmed has flooded Indonesian social media, fueling outrage and calls for accountability. Experts warn the real toll may be higher, given potential underreporting. The September 2025 school lunch crisis lays bare the dangers of rapid program expansion without strict food safety oversight, robust supply chain checks, or crisis protocols. With millions of children's health on the line, the government faces intense pressure to act, and fast. With Rishika Aradhya, Bureau Report, India Today Global.